Lancer Nation, how is everybody doing? Patrick Reyes here, head coach of Oakland Christian Varsity Soccer, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and just recap for you our fall season for the men's varsity team. Obviously, we'd love to be doing this in the gymnasium in front of all of our other teams in the fall, but this has not been a normal year. So we just really wanted to take a moment and recognize the efforts of the team, as well as some of the individual awards that some of the players received. So obviously this year was very unique and very different than any other year, I think, that any of us have experienced. And I think when we initially went into it, from a team standpoint, a lot of seniors, 6 seniors that have been with the program since I first started, and it's been great to see them grow as they have gone throughout their high school careers. Additionally, we're really young as well too. We welcomed 8 freshmen into the program and really tried to bring them along and just teach them what it's like to play at a high level. We talked about COVID and all of the challenges and adversity that brought. A lot of uncertainty whether or not we were going to play this season. But one of the things that I was most proud of is the perseverance of each of the players, each of the guys. And they were resilient, despite, uncertainty of whether or not we're going to play, wearing masks, they persevered and just dealt with it. And I think at the end of the day, we were just grateful that we were able to play a full season and be as competitive as we were. So when we think about the record, conference-wise, we finished with 4 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties. That was good for second place and just a very respectable finish in my mind, as the conference was very, very competitive. Overall, we finished 5-4-4. So again, great improvement of where we were a year ago. Some season highlights. There are a few games that oftentimes you can recall. As we kind of go through the season, we had a unique experience of traveling to Ohio to play a school, Clarkston Everest, that is, basically 10 minutes away from our campus. And so, we played them there, and, one of our highlights is tying them, in our first game of the season. Ultimately, they ended up going to the state semifinals. So we knew coming into it that they were a good team, and we were able to compete. From a conference perspective, had a season sweep of Intercity Baptist. They are certainly one of our main rivals, but it was good to get a win at their place, and then obviously a win at our place. Another memorable moment for me as a coach was when we visited Roper, and we came from behind, I think 3 times to win 6-5, and so again, great perseverance, great effort by the guys, and that'll be certainly something that I will remember about this season. Couple other ties that we had throughout the year. We went to Plymouth Christian, and they were, I think, the odds-on favorite to win the conference. They had 13 seniors on the team, very experienced, very well coached. But for us to go to their place, where we traditionally have not fared very well, and come out with the tie, 1-1, it again shows great effort and just the resiliency of the guys and wanting to compete at a high level. And then, a fun one for us as a team is a last-second goal to tie a game against University Liggett. That just, I think if you look back on it, that was a very lucky goal for us. But at the same time, it showed that the guys played a full 80 minutes and were able to compete and really, just make an effort of it and not give up. So yeah, I'm talking about a lot of ties, but at the end of the day, those were some of our most memorable and competitive games. But again, there were some good wins in there too that we'll always be thankful for. Ended the season with a disappointing loss to Lutheran Northwest in the district semifinals. So it was sad for me to, as a coach, just have the 6 seniors that were on the team kind of end their season that way, as I know that group of guys have had some really good experiences throughout their career and really trying to get back to where they were even a couple years ago. So with some success, obviously there are individual awards that players get recognized for by other conference teams, as well as other coaches in the state. Some of these we've already announced via social media and through the athletics website, but I just want to quickly recap them here for you. From a conference perspective, first team all-conference went to Connor Butcher, Tonio Munoz, and Joshua Reyes. Second team went to Tommy McGee and James Smither. For the All-District Awards, and these are from the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association. Our All-District team consisted of Matt Antelak, Connor Butcher, Tommy McGee, Tonio Munoz, Owen Murphy, Jaden Peterson, Joshua Reyes, and James Smither. These next set of awards will be the All-Region awards, and traditionally these go to, obviously players that are some of the top players on their teams, and we were fortunate enough to get 2 players recognized for All-Region. This year it was senior Connor Butcher, who has earned that award 3 times, and sophomore Joshua Reyes, who has earned that award 2 times. And then finally, All-State, again, if you are recognized as an All-State player, you're doing something right, and you are getting the attention of other coaches and other players on other teams. And again, we have 2 players here. So Connor Butcher this year was honorable mention, and for him that is his second honorable mention, All-State. And then last year he actually was 3rd team All-State. So Connor has had great success throughout his career, and we are really appreciative of him and all his efforts and everything that he contributed to the program. And then our second All-State player is Joshua Reyes, who again earned honorable mention this year, and this is second year in a row for him. So goes to show that obviously he is a player that other people key on, much like Connor. And so again, congratulations to both of those guys as well. From an academic standpoint, I think these are really great awards as well, because you're able to balance the responsibilities of the athletic team that you're on, but also at Oakland Christian we often have high standards for our education. So individual academic for this year goes to Matt Antelak and Antonio Munoz, so 2 seniors that I think the GPA requirement was like a 3.8 or 3.85 cumulative throughout your entire career. So congrats to both of them. And then overall as a team, we earned the team all academic award as well too. So again, really proud of these guys being able to balance their schoolwork as well as the responsibilities that they have with the team. And it's a great testament to just the work ethic and just being able to balance the time that they have. So congratulations to all of those guys as well. And so now we are going to come to 3 awards that have not been announced yet. And so so these are most improved, the Lancer Award, and the most valuable player. So for this year, our most improved player award goes to junior Luke Umphrey, affectionately known to us all as Chooch. Luke had a great season. He was given more responsibility, and certainly Coach Butcher and myself leaned on him more, especially on the defensive side of things, just to leverage, not only his height but also his athleticism. And I think it paid dividends for him. And I think he felt more comfortable on the field. You could see him being more vocal, especially now in his 3rd year. And, not only that, I think it's, he even balanced with 2 sports in the fall and ran cross country as well. So really proud of Luke and everything that he had given us this fall. And really just want to congratulate him as he has continued to improve year in and year out ever since he got here his freshman year. So congratulations to you, Luke. And, really proud of you and look forward to having you back next year for your senior season. Lancer Award. For me, the Lancer Award, embodies teamwork, embodies, a player that is willing to just listen to not only us as coaches, but other players around. and also really just have a great attitude on everything that is being demanded of him. And this year, this goes without saying for me and Coach Butcher, we wanted to give this award to Josh Frazee. Throughout the entire season, he just wanted to improve. He wanted to, he always asked questions, how he could help, how he could get better. And I think just that showed really what a true Lancer is all about, not really in it for themselves, but really for the better of the team, and just always asking how he can serve and be better. So for me and Coach Butcher, Josh Frazee, congratulations on the Lancer Award. It really is, a true testament for a freshman coming in to be acknowledged and recognized for your character and effort. Really, we couldn't be happier for you. So congratulations to you as well. And then finally, the most valuable player award. I think traditionally this has gone to, someone with a lot of stats, a lot of goals, a lot of assists. But I think, and Coach Butcher believes, that it goes beyond just stats on the field. Leadership is truly a valuable piece for a team, especially if you're a senior, and being able to demonstrate that for the rest of the players around you. And this goes without saying for this person. This person I've seen from his freshman year just continually grow, and he has matured in such a way that I think it's a model that other players can and should follow. He remained humble throughout it all, always energetic, always eager. Even in his freshman year, asking for playing time, and then continuously improving every year, especially this year. And he was recognized for it for some individual awards. I think for me, this player, made it easy on me and Coach Butcher just to keep players in check, and at the same time be a coach and really even be a cheerleader on the field for others, just to keep them motivated, keep them encouraged. And so we really wanted to recognize this person who was also a captain, and very well deserving. And I think if you look back on our season, he stands out to me as someone that was very valuable to the team, as far as keeping us motivated when we were down, but at the same time, his energy level and work ethic is second to none. So it's my honor to award the most valuable player to senior James Smither. So James, congratulations to you. And as you go off and graduate, you will certainly be missed, as you are, I think for me, at least a member of this team, that I will always try to have other players follow your example and follow your lead. So you certainly have left a great legacy for those behind you, and just congratulations again. And thank you for all that you've done for the program. So as we try to wrap this up, there are certainly a few people that I wanted to thank, and without these folks, obviously it makes our job as a team a lot tougher. So it goes without saying, these are people that played important roles for us this year. So first and foremost, I wanted to thank Gene Butcher, who was my coach on the sidelines with me. And this was his third year with the program. And again, he was super helpful, super valuable, and really somebody that I could trust and help me guide this group of young men on the field this year. So Gene, thank you very, very much. You were not only just a coach, but you're also a friend. And it was great just coaching again on the sidelines with you this past fall. Second person that I wanted to thank was our team mom, Patty Harvey. Patty, thank you very much for all that you did. Obviously, we wanted to do more, but with some of the challenges that were in place with the current situation and current environment that we were in, it made it a little bit more difficult. But I think we were still able to take care of the team, whether it was snack bags before games, just communication efforts, or even just trying to figure out ways to get the team involved and engaged, and you're just really providing for them and helping Coach Butcher and myself behind the scenes. So Patty, thank you very, very much. It was great being with you this year with the team, and hopefully you'll serve in that capacity again next year. The other group of people that I want to thank are the parents. So parents, thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for getting guys to practices and picking them up and getting them to games and driving them home. But most importantly, thank you for being on the sidelines with us this season and cheering us on. Obviously, we would have loved to have more people on the sidelines, but knowing that you are there always was just a great benefit to the guys on the field, and just knowing that they have your support like they always do. But really, especially in this time, it was great to see you there and just your continued support in everything that we were trying to do. So thank you very much for all you did. And then lastly, I wanted to thank the players. Obviously, without you guys, we don't have a team, we don't have a program, and the players always make it enjoyable for me. I love being on the sidelines and on the field with them, and I just am honored and thankful that you let me coach you and be with you on the field this year, and that we were able to have some success on the field, and really just enjoy everything that we had. So thank you to the players, all of you. It was a great season, one that I will remember, and I will, especially for the guys that are graduating. You guys were certainly my first team, and you're my first graduating class that I've seen all the way through. So thank you to you as well. Thank you to the new players, the freshmen that were there this year, and then certainly the 3 sophomores and 2 juniors that we had as well too. So a great team effort, and so players, thank you very, very much for everything that you did, and just can't say enough about your effort and how hard you guys worked. So thank you very, very much. Just one final thought for everybody, and if you guys have known me for the time that I've been here, it's not just about soccer for me. As we look back on the season, there are a lot of themes that played themselves out, but one that I think resonated with me the most was that of teamwork, unity, and serving others. There was one of our games early on in the season. One of the scriptures that I read came from Philippians 2:2-5. And, this says, "Then make me truly happy by agreeing wholeheartedly with each other, loving one another, and working together with one mind and purpose. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. You must have the same attitude that Christ Jesus had." And for me, I think that perfectly encapsulates kind of what our season was about, and some of the challenges that we faced. But at the end of the day, I think that message was really we tried to reinforce that every game, every training session. And really, I just wanted to make sure to pass that along, to the rest of you teams that have played in the fall, and to our Oakland Christian community, because it certainly is more than just sport. For I think us and the coaches that are on staff at Oakland Christian, we have the benefit of being able to share boldly the gospel of Jesus Christ with our players and our teams. So I certainly wanted to make sure to have that opportunity to share that, not only with the soccer players, but also the other teams that play in the fall as well too. We serve a big God, and in so doing, serving God, we must love and serve others. So that is just my final encouragement to all of you. Again, thank you to the administration and staff of OCS for allowing myself and Coach Butcher to be on the sidelines, just leading these young men, and just really appreciate everything that, again, we thank the parents, we thank the players, but thank you to the rest of the school and all of our fans in Lancer Nation that have supported us. And we will certainly look forward to seeing you guys all again in the spring when the women take the field, So thank you once again from myself and Coach Butcher and the men's varsity soccer team for all your support. Go Lancers!